Hello, trading is closed on March the 10th, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer, then go over our calls. It's my plan for tomorrow, the 11th of March, 2021. I could be completely wrong. Any trades are at your own risk. Please follow my rules. Here's my email. Well, I thought yesterday's pattern was pretty negative. I said unless we promptly took out the high, we should see lower prices. And we gapped and promptly took out the high, so no call for today. Here's what we said. Should lead to weakness as we promptly overtake the high. Nowinski's coming back tomorrow. Interested to hear what he has to say. Meantime, we're on our own. This is the pattern with the early low, and tomorrow has the early high. During the day, the morning, we got an ultimate sell signal that worked. We got an ultimate sell signal here that worked. But it also said these drops were false, the price would retrace, and they did. Well, I was very enthusiastic about this break here under this major trend line. A little bit disconcerting we traded over it, and it's even more disconcerting that for 3 straight days all we've done is go higher, but it still isn't enough to kill the pattern. No matter what the market does, you can always find a beautiful count that makes sense, that says the high's in. That say you have a nice A, B, C, all the fibs work, but they worked yesterday too. Just means it's a candidate for a high. If it drops, you can explain it, but if it goes up, you can probably, I would imagine, come up with some other count as well. This is 2 days straight we've kept up. Haven't been able to close over any of these highs. It's a negative pattern. Either you take out the highs fast or you trade lower. Tomorrow's pattern has a really high, doesn't mean you won't gap down. Typically it's a rally day with a fine lower high. Failure is a straight line drop. For the second straight day we gapped up, hit a higher high, closed under all the highs. It's a negative pattern unless we overtake the high promptly. Lower prices should print, but gapping up isn't impossible. Trading over the high isn't impossible because futures are already higher. And just because you print lower prices, that doesn't mean you close lower. So it's negative stuff, but until we start dropping, I can't say it's impossible we go a bit higher. We do have overlapping consolidations here. Overlapping consolidations, it isn't a stable pattern. Eventually you break lower, but it's quite common that you first spike up and then reverse. And I have nothing here which says such a scenario is impossible. If we drop right from the beginning, fine. I have a count, but I can't say we're not going to spike up and then reverse. Well, tomorrow has the early high, and that's today's call.